Happy Wednesday, guys. It is our second Wednesday. Today, we do have our counseling lesson with Miss Taylor at 9 o'clock. So we are done this morning at 8:30, and then 30 minutes later is 9 o'clock, and that's when you go to Miss Taylor's Zoom. There's a couple of places where you can find her Zoom. I put an announcement with a link in Seesaw, and you can go to our Clever Classroom page and click on her picture to go into her Zoom. Both of those are an option. She will not let you in before 9 because she has another third grade class right before us. So just be aware of that she is teaching today. So you might have to wait in her waiting room a couple minutes while she ends one class and starts our class. What questions do you have about that? So let's go over everything you guys have today. In your Seesaw, remember you have all day to get it done. Some of it is finishing up some things we did earlier this week, even some things we did yesterday. So give me one moment and I will show you what all the fun stuff is. Okay, so first up, here is our message board. You'll see that this is the one that had the third grade specials. I took out all the other announcements from last week because those were last week's announcements. So you only have 2 announcements on there right now. Specials and how to get to Miss Taylor's class if you want to use this link. This is an active link. You can click here or you can use our Clever Classroom, totally fine. After our meeting this morning, I will put a third announcement on here with the YouTube link so you can see today's read aloud with our new book. I also recorded our Come On Rain book, and I put that on YouTube as well if you would like to listen to it. Come On Rain is the book we were reading during our writing lesson yesterday. So let's talk activities. You do have a math assignment today. This math assignment is what items at home can you use as math manipulatives? So what items can you use to do math at home? The directions do actually have audio directions. That means you can listen to them. And it is Mrs. Wright did this lesson, so you're gonna hear her voice when you listen to the directions today. So let me show you what you're going to do. So you're going to use the camera option, and you're gonna take pictures of things you can use for math at home. So for example, my fun pack of markers, I can use those as counters. Now, oh, that's a fun face. Maybe I want to see if I can resize it. Nope, I can put a text box in. I want you to find more than one thing in your house that you can use. You could use coins if your parents say that it's okay. We don't take things from our grown-ups. You could use different colors of Legos or action figures, stuffed animals, dried beans. Ask your grown-ups before you take things out of the kitchen. But be creative. Look around your house and be creative for what you can use to help with math at home. Now, I took this great picture of some manipulatives, but then I went back and checked my directions and I forgot a piece. I have to write a math problem equation and show how it's going to be solved with my figures. So I can leave that picture on there and I'll just add a page, and now I will make a picture of my addition problem. It doesn't have to be addition. You can decide what it's going to be. I'm just going to do addition quickly to show you what it looks like. And no, you cannot use the same problem I am going to do, just so we're clear. I'm going to make this a very simple problem. Okay. Now, I want to use my pen. And I'm going to use purple. Okay, thank you. And I'm going to circle two groups of my pens. Then I'm going to use my text box and I am going to write my problem. Now, you're about to see why you cannot use this problem. We are in 3rd grade. We can do better problems than 2 + 2 = 4. But that is just an option, and it's just, excuse me, it's just an example to show you how you're going to use this. You can put your objects on a table or on the floor and take a picture. It looks like Mrs. Wright used her table to take that picture. So that is where you put them and how you take your picture. That's up to you, but I need to see a problem and I need to see how you know that that's the solution to your problem. Okay, that is math. You are also very welcome to go on Dreambox today and do some assignments on Dreambox. I know our lessons have been a little longer the last couple of days, and not everyone has had a chance to go on Dreambox. So today's a great day for that. Your next assignment, most of this is actually already done. This is just the final step. You may continue writing your story that we did yesterday. Totally fine. It would be awesome. What your writing portion is today is to show your storyteller voice. We're going to share the story we started yesterday. We have learned the difference between news reporter's voice and a storyteller voice, and so I want you to share it. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to, let me open up to my story. Oh, that's my writing spiral. Here, or reading spiral. Here's my writing spiral. I'm going to take a picture of my story. Then I'm going to click the microphone and I'm going to start recording myself reading the story. It is 100% okay if your story is not finished being written yet. Read us, record what you have so far. If you would like to write more before you add it to your storyteller voice assignment, great. I even wrote that right here. It is okay if you haven't finished writing your story yet. Just read what you have written so far. So it's in multiple places, I'm telling you, and I wrote it in there just in case so you don't forget. Today, you also, Lucky Ducks, have a Wednesday fun art activity. So we decided to add some fun to your Wednesdays, and we're going to try our very best to give you a new art activity every Wednesday. So this is your first one. And I watched it last night and I actually did the art activity last night. It was a lot of fun. I think you guys will enjoy it too. Get some creativity flowing. There's a link in this picture in the directions that will take you to the lesson. So you just click on that link. In the picture, it's the little, looks like 2 interlocking rings. That's what you're going to click to take you to the directions for the art activity. Those are your Seesaw activities for the day. You also have our new Read Aloud on YouTube. Come On Rain is on YouTube. I will put an announcement in Seesaw so you can have the link to the YouTube. You also, this is a great day to catch up on any work that needs to get done. And it's a day to finish your page if you have not done so already in the Day You Begin class book. I saw that some of you were working on it last night, and that's awesome. And just as a reminder, you don't need to add a response to me on this one because your Google Sheet, your page in our book, is your proof of work today. Some of you didn't have a chance to get started on it yesterday for whatever reason, and that's totally fine. I did add a recording after school yesterday on how to find different things to organize your page. So if you go to our YouTube and you look up Tuesday reading, I have the directions about the Day You Begin class page. If you remember everything from yesterday, great. If you don't, I recorded our instructions yesterday and added a few more. So you can always look at that to help you. So we want to work on your page if you didn't get it done, any of our work that we didn't get done. Oh, I said that I was going to give you an assignment out of your culture bag to do, but I changed my mind because we added the art project. And I would much rather you guys have some fun with art, and I would rather be here when we fill out our culture bag activity. So we'll do that tomorrow. So here's all of our assignments so far. It's a great day to catch up. Dreambox is always an option. After you finish all of your work, you can go on other educational apps that your grown-ups allow you to use.